Hello, and welcome to this beginner to intermediate yoga. Let's meet in child's pose for 6 breaths. So kneel on the floor and touch your big toes together. Separate your knees as wide as the short edge of your mat. Inhale fully through the nose, look up and stretch the back. Exhale fully through the nose or mouth as you bend forward. Bring the chest to the thighs and forehead on the floor. Bring your hands to the back with your palms facing up and lay them down on the floor next to the hips. Or you can bring your hands and fingertips into the front of the body as far as you can reach. Close your eyes, soften inward. Inhaling fully through the nose, and now exhaling fully through the nose this time, establishing your breath for this class. In through the nose, fill yourself up with positive energy from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, to the tips of your feet. Out through the nose, releasing any stagnant negative energy stored in your body. Out through the crown of your head. Hold this position for 3 more breaths. Relax and melt even more fully on each exhale. Child's pose gently stretches the hips, thighs, and ankles. It also helps you relax and release tension in the back, chest, and shoulders. Visualize a downward arrow on each inhale as you breathe in light, positive energy, fulfillment, satisfaction. You can visualize a white light filling you up from your head to your toes. It fills the back of your heart and your entire spine with positive white healing energy. Now visualize an upward arrow on each exhale as you breathe out all the negative energy from the body. You can visualize this white light scanning your body and transmuting the black-gray negative energy from your body into positive energy. And as you exhale, don't forget to release the weight of your abdominal organs, soften the diaphragm, and surrender the arms to the floor, feeling their weight down on the shoulders and collarbones. In your next exhale, gently use your hands to transition into all fours, tabletop position. So lean forward and place the hands beneath the shoulders so wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked vertically in one line. Activate your fingers. Your knees stay underneath the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, come into cat pose as you round the spine, lengthening your tailbone down towards the center of your feet. Inhale, lift the sitting bones upward, pressing your chest forward and allow your belly to sink. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, draw your chin to your chest as you round the back. Inhale to lift the gaze. Exhale to round the spine. 2 more times on your own, linking breath and movement. This stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode, as opposed to your fight, flight, freeze mode. Cat-cow also improves the flexibility of the neck, shoulders, and spine. Additionally, it tones the digestive system muscles, massaging the spine and abdominal organs. On your next exhale, keeping your hips raised above your knees. Walk your hands in front of you and lower your chest down towards the pose into puppy pose, Uttana Shishasana. In Uttana Shishasana, your fingertips are reaching forward in front of you. You slowly melt your head down. Now press through your fingers, especially your thumb and index finger. Stay here for 5 long, deep, even breaths. I like like to massage the third eye point, so the forehead, by rolling my head in the mat a little bit. Keep active arms and lift your elbows slightly off the mat. On your next inhale, deepen into the stretch by energetically reaching your hips up and back toward the wall behind you. On each exhale, see if you can let your chest melt deeper into the floor. Gently hug in or corset your front ribs to support your spine and prevent collapsing in the lower back. Don't let your elbows splay out and your shoulders roll inward. This can create tension in the neck and shoulders. Instead, you want to roll your upper arm bones away from your ears to broaden your shoulders. This pose stretches the upper back, spine, and shoulders. It opens the chest and helps release tension in the shoulders and neck. Exhale, release this pose by walking your hands into tabletop position. Come back into neutral tabletop pose after your next exhale. Extend your right foot to the back of your mat and flex your feet. Inhale from the inseam of your right leg. Lift your right leg up to hip level, keeping your hips squared toward the floor and your right foot flexed. Lift your left arm up to shoulder level, keeping the arms straight. Balance on the left knee and right hand, keeping the spine neutral and the neck long. Find your drishti to help you maintain this pose for 3 slow, deep, and even breaths. So find somewhere to gaze 6 to 12 inches on the floor directly in front of you. Stay here, or if you are up for the challenge, bend your right knee, the sole of the left foot, the sole of the right foot facing the ceiling. Reach around behind your leg with your extended left arm and hold on to the inside of the right foot. Feel the dynamic opposition as you kick your hand into your foot and your foot kicks into your hand to take you even deeper into the pose with the lifted leg going up even more. Bring the spine into extension with this slight back bend. Exhale, release the left hand and right leg down. Or if you're with me, release the hand from the foot gently and slowly lower to tabletop pose. And we will repeat this on the other side. So extend your left foot back this time. Feet are flexed. You're lifting from the inseam of that left leg. Inhale, keeping the hips neutral. Extend your left leg back and up. Left feet are flexed. Lift your right hand up. Right arm extended and palm parallel to the floor. Or your palm can be like it's shaking someone's hand. Find your drishti again for balance. We're holding this pose for 5 deep, long, and even breaths. So either stay here, or if you did the more advanced variation with me on the previous side, bend your left knee so the sole of the left foot is facing the ceiling. Grab onto the inside of the left toes with your right arm. Kick your hand into your foot and your foot into your hand as you bring yourself into this back bend. Try to find more length on every inhale. Engage your core and glutes to keep your spine in balance. By doing this exercise, we are improving the flexibility of the spine and lower back, toning and shaping the abdominal muscles and slimming the thighs, butt, and arms. One more deep, long, even breaths. Breath. Exhale to release the knee and hand back to tabletop pose. Or if you were with me, release the grip on your left foot and gently transition to tabletop pose. Inhale from tabletop, curl toes under, and adjust the hands so they are 3 to 5 inches forward from you. Exhale, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. You can walk the dog gently by bending into one knee at a time to stretch the back of the legs. Or you can stay still. Now press down through your index finger and thumbs. Ears should be level with your biceps. Draw your navel up and in. Now stretch your heels down towards the mat. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, jump or walk to the front of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold. We will take ragdoll pose, so with bent or straight knees. Stay in this forward fold, hold opposite elbows and sway side to side. 3 more breaths in and out the nose here. You can close your eyes. Soften. Remember breathing in pure white, unconditionally loving light from crown to hips to tips of toes. Exhale, this light transmutes all negative energy into healing white light as it spills out the back of your head and once transformed, envelops you with even more white protected light. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, press down into your feet with bent knees. Press up into Urdhva Tadasana. Hands to prayer overhead, bring it down towards your heart. With feet still parallel to each other, hip distance apart, and hands at heart, take a long breath or 2 to ground your feet. Still your eyes and connect with your long, deep, even breaths in and out the nose. Inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. Palms touch. Reach through your fingertips and lengthen through the sides of your waist. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Try to straighten the knees this time if you can. Inhale, lift halfway up, hands on the shins or fingertips on the floor in front of you. Long spine. Make sure the back of the neck stays dignified. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Inhale, plank. Steady your foundation. Your toes are tucked, heels pressing backward. Legs active and straight. Spine long and straight. Core is drawn up and in towards the spine. Exhale, shift your weight forward a few inches and lower down halfway to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, roll over your toes to come to upward facing dog. Make sure your legs are straight and the knees lifted off the floor. Press into your hands and pull your shoulders down and away from your ears. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step up or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall spine. Reach your arms. Palms come together to touch. Exhale, draw prayer. Mudra down at the heart. That's one cycle. We have 2 more to go. So linking breath movement. Go out. Go out your own. Go at your own pace. You can always skip the chaturanga or replace it with knees, chest, chin, and lowering all the way down. And then lifting for upward or even cobra from there. So inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plank. Inhale and plank, neck relaxed and in line with the spine, gazing down. Exhale, bend your elbows for chaturanga, or you can lower all the way down with knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift your chest upward facing dog or cobra. Push the floor away with your hands if you're an upward dog like me. Exhale, reach your hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, bent knees. Exhale, step or hop your feet forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, pull your shoulders down, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall spine. Hands come to prayer overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the heart. One more cycle. Let's go. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold. Send your hips to the wall behind you. Inhale, long spine. Chin dips slightly to lengthen the back of the neck. Reach the crown of your head towards the front wall. Exhale as you step back into plank position. Inhale in plank. Fingers facing forward, spread and active. Palms pressing into the earth. And exhale to chaturanga. Pull the floor toward you. At any time, you can skip chaturanga and go from plank directly into dog. Inhale, an upward facing dog. Push the floor away with your hands as you land into this nice back bend. Exhale, reach your hips where the wall and ceiling meet for down dog. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, step or hop or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Slide your shoulder blades towards your back pockets. Exhale, chest towards your shins as you fold. Inhale, reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling as you extend your arms long overhead and lengthen the sides of your torso. Hands come to prayer. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra at the heart chakra. Take a couple of grounding breaths here. Now next exhale, bring arms alongside you. We're going to do chair pose. So starting a mountain pose, bring your feet together, only slightly apart with your big toes touching. Keep breathing deeply in and out the nose. Find your foundation. As you inhale, lift your arms up and spread your fingers, reaching up through your fingertips. As you exhale, move your hips backwards and bend your knees as if you were sitting into an imaginary chair. Try to get your thighs parallel to the floor. Shift your weight towards your heels and lengthen up through the spine. As you inhale, lengthen through your arms as you breathe in that positive energy. As you exhale, the black stagnant energy is transmuted into more positive white light that grows increasingly larger on your body, forming a positive shield of protection. Great breaths here. Inhale. Feel the white light enter your body from the tips of your fingertips, from the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Exhale, sit even deeper into this pose. Two more breaths in and out the nose here. This heating standing pose strengthens your legs, upper back, and shoulders. As a bonus, you'll have an opportunity to practice patience as your thighs work hard. Just remember to breathe. In your last exhale, lower your arms and bring your palms together in prayer position at your heart. Inhale, grow long through the sides of the waist. Exhale, hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. twisting your torso to the right. Turn your gaze to the sky if your neck allows, or you can always look down or forward. To prevent the right knee from sliding back, think of gluing your knees together. Shift your left hip back slightly, squaring off your hips. Inhale, press your upper left arm against your thigh and draw your right shoulder blade into your back to turn your chest even more to the right. And as you exhale, see if you can sit down into your imaginary chair even lower. On your next inhalation, grow longer through your spine. And on your next exhalation, twist even deeper. Stack your top shoulder above your bottom shoulder. Draw your thumbs to your heart and your heart towards your thumbs. Keep your weight in your heels. Inhale as you return to center, reach both arms overhead in the chair pose. Exhale, hands to prayer at the heart. Inhale, lengthen through the sides of your waist. Exhale, twist your torso to the left by bringing your right elbow outside of your left knee. Ideally, thumbs towards your heart, and we are twisting through the middle of your spine, your thoracic spine. What happens a lot is that once we twist to the left knee wants to slide back. So continue to press the left knee forward. This will even out the twist, so the twist is happening in the middle of the spine, and it also relieves some pressure in your knees. See if you can drop the knees a little more. Drop the shoulders even more. Stack up your elbows so apply more pressure. Press down through your heart towards your thumbs. Keep breathing. One more inhale through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, return to center, chair pose, arms overhead. Exhale, arms by your side, straighten your legs, release back to Tadasana. Warrior 2. Inhale, raise, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Now halfway lift, exhale to plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back, lifting from the inseam of the right leg. Hips stay even. Exhale, come to the ball of your back foot. Place right foot in between your palms. Now, separate your feet so they're about one leg distance apart. Front toes are pointing straight forward, and turn your left foot out so that it's parallel with the short edge of your mat. So your back foot is parallel with the short edge of your mat. Line up your right heel with the arch of the left foot. Bend your front knees so that it is right over the ankle. Arms extended long at shoulder height, palms facing down. Visually check the front knee. You should be able to see the big and second toe. Ground and anchor through the outer edge of that back foot. Hug the right hip back, your shoulders are over the hips and relaxed away from the glutes. keep your arms engaged and energized. Your gaze, your drishti is over the fingertips of the front. Stay here for one more deep breath in and out the nose. Now staying at work, year 2, keep your knee bent and squeezing out so that it's tracking over your third toe. Turn the palm of your right hand so that it's facing the ceiling. Now inhale to reverse warrior, lift your right arm up to the ceiling. At the same time, lower your left hand and slide it down your left leg. You can lift the gaze up towards the lifted arm or look straight ahead or even down, whatever is more comfortable for you. Stay here for 3 breaths. Lift the top shoulder back, relaxing the bottom shoulder away from the ear. Focus on lifting your chest and spreading your collarbones, rather than how far you bend. Place little weight on your fingers so your core is engaged, your legs are super engaged. Take a deep breath in and keeping bent knees, draw your navel up and in. And as you exhale, extend side angle, right side. So extend your body over the right leg by placing your right arm down, either with your right elbow on your right thigh or your right hand on the floor or on a block to the inside or the outside of the right floor. Stay here for 3 breaths. After the next exhale, we're going to kneel the hands down to lunge. And we'll repeat this sequence on the other side. After taking an optional vinyasa with me, you can always just meet me in down dog. So, right leg goes back to the mat. So both feet are ground hip distance apart. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, down dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay in down dog for 3 breaths, bending one knee and the other. Now straighten both legs, heels to the ground. After your next exhale, inhale left leg up and back, hips stay level. Exhale the left foot between the palms, come to the ball of the back foot. Inhale, cartwheel your arms to warrior 2. Set up your front heel to back arch alignment. Bend the left knee so it is at a 90-degree angle over the ankle. Press down through the front left foot and try to squeeze it open energetically. At the same time, press out through the outer edge of your back right foot. Activate your arms and fingers, palms facing down. Gaze towards your left fingertips. Your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Stay calm and breathe here for 5 breaths in and out the nose. Imagine your legs are cemented in place as you soak up the benefits of this warrior 2 pose. This pose stretches your hips, your loins, and your shoulders. It opens your chest and your lungs. It develops balance and stability, and it builds stamina and concentration. It also energizes tired limbs and improves circulation and stimulates the abdominal organs. On your next inhale, come into a reverse warrior by raising your left arm overhead and letting the right arm slide down the back leg. Try to keep a light touch on the right back leg instead of resting all of your weight there. Stay here for 3 long, deep, and even breaths in and out the nose. The front knee stays stacked on top of the ankle as you breathe deeply into the side body stretch. Gaze wherever feels comfortable for your neck, so I'm looking up towards my extended arm, but you can always look down or straight ahead. Take a deep breath in, keeping bent knees, pull your belly button up and in. And as you exhale, come into extended side angle pose on the left side. So extend your body over to the left leg by placing your left arm down, either with left elbow on your left thigh, or your right hand on the floor to the inside or the outside of the left foot. You can always use your block again if you did so on the right side. Stay here for 3 breaths. This extended side pose strengthens the legs, knees, and ankles and stretches the chest, shoulders, spine, and bones. This pose also stimulates abdominal organ, eases cramps, and increases stamina. After your next exhale, windmill arms down, bring your left leg back so your feet are hip distance apart again, plank. This time, lower all the way down so that you're lying on your stomach and your arms are resting at your sides. Locust pose, Shalabhasana, for 5 breaths. Legs can be zipped together. Keep legs hip width distance apart. Press your hip bones to the spine, lengthen the spine. Clasp hands together at your tailbone. Inhale, lift up your chest, legs, and hands off the floor. 5 breaths here, in and out the nose. Inhale, find broadness across the chest. Exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze is forward and down. Neck is long. Feel the pelvis pushing down to the mat. Lengthen the spine and reach your head and feet away from each other. This pose strengthens the shoulders, arms, and back muscles. But it also firms the glutes and hips, and it increases strength in the spine and flexibility. Next, exhale, release your grip. And then gently release your legs and feet on the earth. Place your right ear on the mat and bring your arms alongside your back. 2 breaths here. You may want to wiggle your hips side to side here. Now make sure your feet are hip distance apart this time. For this next pose, a deeper back bend with bow pose. Inhale. Now place forward to the mat. On your exhale, bend your knees, bring your heels as close as you can to your buttocks, keeping the knees hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your chest and upper torso off the mat, reach back with both hands and hold on to your outer ankles. Pull your legs up and back using your hands. Lift the heels up towards the ceiling, drawing your thighs off the mat. Five breaths here. Draw your tailbone down firmly into the floor. At the same time, see if you can lift your heels and thighs even higher. Keep your knees hip distance, don't let them split open. Shine your heart forward and press your shoulder blades firmly into your upper back. Look straight ahead and keep your gaze or dristy forward. It's super important to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Relax your glutes. Some benefits of this pose is that it stretches the entire front of the body, ankles, thighs, and groins, abdominal muscles in chest and throat. And it stretches the deep head flexors, the psoas. It also strengthens the back muscles and improves posture. It stimulates the organs of the abdominals and the neck. To release, exhale to slowly place your thighs back on the ground. Then gently release your legs and feet on the ground. Place your left ear on the mat and bring your arms along the side to the block. You may want to wiggle again from side to side. Now come to down dog. And now rest your knees on the floor and make it so that you're lying on your back. Once you are in down dog, again, gently rest your knees on the floor. Make it so that you are lying on your back. Once you are lying on your back, bend the knees, arms alongside you. Make sure you can graze your heels with your fingertips ever so slightly. Inhale, press into the heels, lift the hips up. Make sure you are squeezing the inner thighs together, so imagine pretend block, or you can place the block in between your thighs to intensify the stretch. Roll the shoulders under and interlace the hands below you. Stay here for 3 breaths, pressing into your hands and your feet. One more breath in and out the nose. And as you exhale, come down gently, releasing your hands. You can repeat this pose, or you can join me for wheel. So reach your arms overhead and place your palms on the ground next to your ears so that your fingertips are facing your shoulders. Inhale. On your next exhale, press your hands and feet into the floor. Raise your lower body first, lifting the pubic bone toward the navel, then the upper body. Straighten your arms. Keep your feet and knees parallel. Don't allow them to splay open. In the fullest expression of wheel pose, allow your head to fall back. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Wheel pose improves spinal flexibility and strength, tones the abdominal region, cures backache, relieves stress, and strengthens the body. On your next exhale, lower yourself down to the floor. Bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a big squeeze. Lying on your back with your arms stretched horizontally out to the side in line with your shoulders. Or in a T position. Extend your left leg out in front of you and bend your right knee, hugging it into your chest. Inhale, and on an exhale, slowly cross your right knee over your midline and onto the floor on the left side of your body. Turn your head to the right and look at your right palm. Make sure that both of your shoulder blades are touching the ground, even if that means your knee does not fully touch the floor. You can always place a block under that knee. You can use your left palm to press into that right knee. With each exhalation, relax deeper into the pose. Hold here for 3 more deep and even breaths. Do your next exhale. Slowly turn your head back to the center. your torso and legs. Repeat the pose on your left side, so extend your right leg out in front of you. Keep active through that right foot. Flex the foot pointing you. Now bend your left knee, hugging it into your chest. Inhale on it. Exhale. Gently cross your left knee over your midline onto the floor on the right side of your body. Turn your head to the left and look at your left palm. While twisting, there's a tendency for one shoulder blade to lift off of the ground, so make sure that both of your shoulder blades are touching the ground. Again, you can also use your right palm to press into that left knee. Hold for 3 more long, deep and even breaths. Feel the stretch in your thighs, groin, arm, neck, stomach, and back as you hold the pose. After your next exhale, slowly turn your head back to the center and straighten your torso and arms. Lying flat up on your back on the floor. With your head flat on the mat, bend your knees towards your chest at a 90-degree angle. Face the soles of your feet up toward the ceiling. Reaching forward, grab and hold the inside or outside of your feet. Or you can hold your big toes with your peace fingers, like I am doing. Spread your knees apart, shifting them towards your armpits. Flex your heels into your hands and gently rock from side to side, like a happy baby. Remain in this position for several breaths, inhaling and exhaling deeply. Stay here for 3 more breaths in and out the nose. This happy baby pose also opens the inner thighs, hips, and groin. It reduces lower back pain. It realigns and stretches the spine. And it eases stress and anxiety. It also improves tiredness and fatigue. It stretches the hamstring and it lowers the heart rate. Now, on the next exhale, release to Shavasana or corpse pose. You can always place a bolster under your knees if you have lower back pain. So close your eyes. Bring your legs wide and allow your feet to flop open. Bring your arms to your sides and away from your body. Turn your palms towards the sky. Tuck your shoulder blades slightly under you. Tuck your chin very slightly into your chest. Make any small movement you need so that you are comfortable. Take easy, natural breaths through your nose. And remember the visualization we said at the beginning of this class. As you inhale, draw down positive energy from your crown to the tips of your toes. Feel the belly and the sides of your waist expand with your breath. As you exhale through the nose and mouth, you see any stored residual negative energy be transformed into white light that grows increasingly large around you. Your aura is brighter, pure. You are protected always. Remember that. We will leave you here in Shavasana in silence for several minutes. we exit this pose, on your next inhale, reach your fingertips and the tips of your toes as far apart from each other as possible, as you give yourself a nice, juicy, full body stretch. Exhale, knees to your chest. Roll to your right side, resting the head on the right arm. Stay here for a moment, then press your hands into the floor to slowly make your way into a comfortable seated position. To come out, come to fetal position on your right, and gently meet me in the seat of your choice. You can also sit on your heels for hero pose. Either way, shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears, palms come to your heart. Chakra, Nanjali Mudra, so palms together. Take 2 energizing and deep breaths here. In through the nose for 3, out through the nose or mouth for 3. Last time, in for 3, out through the nose or mouth for 3. Thank you so much for doing this class. I hope you feel energized yet more grounded. From my heart to yours, together we will bow down to the highest version of ourselves for last time. Namaste.